y'all? So I'm back. It's been years since I did a video, and I just want to come to you guys and let you know what I'm up to. So I am a second year senior at the University of Georgia. I'm majoring in biology and psychology on a pre-med track. And so today I just want to come to you guys and let you know kind of how that's going. Of course, Corona has messed everything up, and that's a big bummer because for one, it cuts out your social life, and for two, everything's just different. You know, you have online classes, you have no in-person contact unless you go into labs or things like that and things of that nature. And I just want to let you guys know that it's been a really tough semester, mainly because of organic chemistry, and I've been battling through that, and just like on the track of just trying to stay on the track. So keeping the right mindset and, keeping my motivation up. And so that's been really tough, especially during these times like this where, everything's different. Everything's not the same, right? So my first year at UGA was last year, and I came in as I was the freshman class. I came in, but I already had so many credits because I graduated with my associate's degree when I graduated from high school. And so on top of that, I skipped a grade in elementary school. And so when I graduated and came to college, I was 17 years old, and I was already classified as a junior, right? And that was just crazy to me because I was just, so far ahead. I didn't have any time to really sit there and figure out what it is I wanted to do, right? And I've always had the goal of being a doctor. I always wanted to be a doctor. I used to want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon. Then I changed my mind because I'm like, surgery is not the right fit for me. It's not, gonna fit the kind of lifestyle that I know I want to live. And so I said, well, let's think about cardiology, being a cardiologist. And it's not as much time that you're have set on the job. And you can have your own practice, you can work in the hospital, you have kind of that leniency of scheduling better than being a surgeon, right? And so well, I thought about it, and my grandma was talking to me one day. She was like, well, she's talked to this anesthesiologist, and she said that I should look into wanting to be an anesthesiologist. And so I did my research and come to find out that anesthesiologists have a great salary, and the big deal in healthcare is insurance. Having insurance to cover your malpractices, anything that goes wrong, blah blah blah. And anesthesiologists have a less, I guess you could say, their insurance just doesn't cost as much as being a physician, that especially a surgeon, and all that money is coming out of your paycheck. So you're paying them, you're paying off student debt, you're paying off student loans, and at the end of the day, when do you start seeing profit? When do you start seeing money coming in? Because as soon as you graduate from medical school, you're just gonna be in debt if you didn't have somebody to pay for your medical school, or and then on top of that, you have insurance, you have life, you got bills, you got all of these things that you have to pay for. And so I did my research, and I like anesthesiology and that lifestyle where you can go home at the end of the day, you off call, you're not worrying about, somebody's calling you or whatever. And so, or somebody's calling you in the hospital, or somebody's, you're on call. And so I really like that idea. And so anyway, let's get into the UGA parts of me. And so, my first semester at UGA, I took my PE class. That's a requirement that you have to take for everybody that graduates UGA. You have to have a PE course, right? So I went ahead and got that out of the way. I also took my art classes that I need to get out of the way because I am in the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences. So even though I am a biology major and now psychology major also, I have to have that art part of my major, right? And so I finished that, and then I did freshman chemistry, and I can't really remember what else I did, but I know I did those were the main things. And freshman chemistry was, a little bit challenging at first, getting used to the way that it was taught, being on a college level. You just coming out of high school, you might have a good background of chemistry, you might have no background of chemistry, depending on what high school you came from, who your teacher was, and what the deal may, whatever the case was. And they is really, challenging to get used to the way that they're teaching, the way that they're working exams and all of that things. So my second semester, I took biology, I took statistics, I took what else did I take? I think I took chemistry. I took freshman chemistry too, Gen Chem too. And I want to say I took physics. No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't take physics, but that's what I remember taking my spring semester of my freshman year. And I did much better that semester than I did my first semester. I'm pretty sure that's just because I was used to the way things were taught. I'm used to, having to, critical think about different, think about it in different ways, not just knowing it and memorizing it, but actually applying it. And so that was something you're going to have to get used to if you want to succeed in higher education. And so, sorry, my light fell, guys. Let's see how this looks. And last summer, or the semester before this, I took Physics 1. I took some psychology courses because I added on my psych major. I took another biology course, but it was like upper level biology. And it was something else, but I can't really remember. But I those are the main things again. And so I took those, and that was really good. It was fast paced. Summer courses are going to be fast paced, so you have to know, how the time management. That's the key there, because it's going to be really fast. It's not going to be like anything else you've ever seen, because you're in high school, whether you were set up by quarters, blocks, or year long. My high school was year long courses. If I had AP Calc, I was in AP Calc from August, the beginning of the year, to May, the end of the year. And that's kind of how, or that's the opposite of what summer courses are like. And so think about learning all the material versus August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 10 months in 2 months, right? So that's summer courses for you. Or really, I shouldn't say that. I should say versus August, September, October, November, December, 5 months and 2 months. Because in college, you're usually going to have, semester 1 is going to be from August to December, semester 2, January to May. And so those will be 5 months that you would usually take a course, and 2 months during the summer. Sometimes less than that, because you could do a May semester course, or, or whatever the case may be. So it goes much faster. Basically, you're learning something that you learn in 1 week, you were going to be learning, or something that you will learn in 2 weeks in a regular semester, you're going to be learning that in 1 week in this semester. So, you know, you might have an exam. If you had exams every 2 weeks, you might have an exam every week now. Like, it's, you know, they gotta get you're gonna get the same amount of information. It's not like you're getting less or more in the spring or fall than you are in the summer. You're gonna get the same amount of information, and it's gonna be a short amount of time. So you can imagine how much more time you have to put into it, right? But it's, you know, it's pros and cons, because, you know, 2 months and you're done, right? And so so now I am currently in Physics 2. I'm in OChem 1, and 2 more psych courses that go along with my major. I plan on taking biochemistry and molecular biology next semester. I also plan on taking genetics and some other courses that has to do with my psych major. And so on the track that I'm on now, I'm supposed to be graduating in December, so fall of 2021. And so that means I would have been in school for August 2019. 2019. So I'm just saying fall 2019, spring 2020, summer 2020, spring 2020, or fall 2020, spring 2021, summer 2021, and fall 2021. So I think that's 7 semesters, and 2 of those semesters being summers, so 5 normal college semesters, right? So if you put that into years, it's about 2.5 years of college, right? And so and that's because I added on another major. And so I will graduate hopefully next December. So a year from now, or close to a year from now, I should be graduating with 2 degrees. And so I just wanted to come and let you guys know kind of how my journey has been for pre-med, and how, you know, it's just how you can compare your journey, what you would like to do maybe, to my journey in schools or whatever. If you guys have any ideas of any content that you would like, you guys comment below and let me know. Like, if you want to know tips to get into UGA, which classes are the hardest at UGA, which professors to take, pre-med, how, you know, how do I study, how do I do all of those things, just let me know in the comments below, and we will and I will get back to you guys. And I just want to thank you guys for coming, and y'all have a great day. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel, and come again. Like, subscribe, share, comment, post, do whatever you got to do, right? Because all my pre-meds, we're gonna be on this journey together.